Hello, everyone, and welcome back here to Comic Vantage. And today I'm back with another new Comic Book Day episode. Yes, I'm here every Monday telling you what is going on, what is coming out, giving you a little spec, some advice, giving you some, little information on some good reads, showing you some cool covers, anything else that I can possibly think of, I throw it on here. So anyway, I'm here to show you what's coming out. Let's see, what is the date this Wednesday? This Wednesday is March 13th, 2024. Yes, that is correct. 2024, March 13th. Woo! We're going to hop on over here to the League of Comic Geeks website. Absolutely love this website, leagueofcomicgeeks.com. They always show you the new stuff that's coming out. And also, this video is brought to you by coffee, because I love drinking coffee. Aha. Oh, man, gotta love it. All right, so let's get started showing you what's up for the week. There are a lot of good books this week. I actually had to weed out some of the things that I wanted to show you guys, but I will gloss over them anyway. I won't go in depth, and like usual, I usually focus more on indie stuff because that's what I like. And everybody does, Marvel and DC and, whatever. The big three, I guess Image can be in there now, although I do like Image books, so I do talk about those. Anyway, let's get started here. First up, we got the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 45 coming out this week. Action Comics 1063. Jeez, 1063. Why does Marvel keep restarting with their numbering system? Man, they could have some seriously... And then they show you a little legacy numbering under like issue number 2. I mean, I understand they think it's a good idea to get new readers in, but I don't know. I love these books that show you just insane. When I started reading X-Men, they were at number 300, when I started reading X-Men full time. So it didn't faze me. I wanted to read X-Men, so I jumped on in there. That's enough of me ranting about that. I will digress now. Wolverine number 45, X marks the spot. Transformers issue number 6. Yes, I want to spotlight that. I don't care if it's an issue number 6. I love Transformers. End of the story arc. One will stand and one will fall. The Autobots versus Decepticons. This is it, and someone isn't going to survive. Looks like there's probably Duke standing on top of Optimus there. We got some great covers coming up, and that was my cell phone there. You guys can hear me bust out my sound wave notification. All right, I got some of these awesome covers. We got the 1 in 10 Starscream cover. That's pretty cool. We have a 1 in 25 Devastator. That's one I use for my thumbnail because, man, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, Devastator's amazing. Okay, let's see what else we got coming out this week. Batman and Robin number 7. Green Lantern number 9. Oh, is this a Bubbles Green Lantern again? I had so much fun making fun of that last month. Oh, yeah, we still got that good old Bubbles look. I even made a reel and a video and all kinds of stuff on it. It was fun. The Immortal Thor issue number 8. Ultimate Black Panther number 2 coming out. Avengers Twilight number 4. Star Wars Darth Vader number 44. Who's writing that now? Charles Soule did an absolutely amazing run of this book. Let's see. Oh, Lionel Francis is it doesn't say who the writer is. Oh, there we go. Greg Pak. Greg Pak is the writer. All right. Fall of the House of X, issue number 3. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 149. Now, you guys, when I go through these books, if there's something that you want to talk about that I'm skipping over, leave me a comment down below. I love talking about books, and I will always answer anyone who leaves comments. House of Slaughter, issue number 21. If you guys aren't reading House of Slaughter, you really need to be. Dead X-Men, number 3, coming out this week. Wesley Dodds, The Sandman, number 6. Symbiote Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1. Ooh, Peter David returns to the Symbiote Spider-Man saga. Set your time circuits ahead to the techno-dystopian future of 2099. Okay, let's see what we got here. Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, is facing a hostile takeover of his own body. Cronstone, the Venom of 2099, wages an all-out assault on Alchemax, and the only hope of stopping him lies in the power awakened by a top-secret project gone horribly wrong. What must Miguel sacrifice to seal the bond with the new symbiote? His body, his mind, his very soul. This sounds like a fun read. We got lots of great covers here. Not that one, that's Greg Land, and Greg Land sucks. All right, here we go. This looks pretty neat. Yeah, I can get behind that. And we got some incentive covers. We got a 1 in 10, a 1 in 25 Ken Lashley. Oh, really? They did a 1 in 100 Greg Land. Oh, man. How does anybody buy anything Greg Land does? I just cannot support that. I mean, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you really got to do some research out on the internet. I mean, this guy just copies everything under the sun, including himself. I don't think he's drawn an original panel ever. All right. So, it's funny because whenever I come across a Greg Land comic book, I actually rip it in half and I take photos of it and I just say I'm doing God's work. All right. Carnage issue number 5 coming out this week. Red Hood the Hill number 2. Spider-Gwen Smash number 4. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance issue number 1. Who is the next spirit of vengeance? Johnny Blaze was bonded with the spirit of vengeance. Unwilling to be a monster, Johnny used this demon from hell to do good as the Ghost Rider. But heroism isn't what the rider was meant for. So who will be the new spirit of vengeance? And what will it mean for the Marvel Universe? Find out in this extra size first issue. It's a really great cover. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of incentives. And we got a bunch of open orders. These guys here, these first 4 are all open orders. You can just have at it. Wow, Chad Harden. Really? That's shocking. I thought the guy was doing work over in DC. All right. We got a Benjamin Sue foil. Gotta love foil comics. I'm all over that. And a great Capullo variant. Oh, that gets me going right there. What an amazing, amazing artist. And then we only have one retailer exclusive. That's interesting. And we got some incentives. A 1 in 125 and a 1 in 100 Grey Capullo Virgin variant. That's going to be the book to grab, people. Right there. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Fish Flies number 5. Thundercats number 2. Now I wanted to bust this out here in the aftermath of his first battle with the mutants. Lion-O attempts to use the sight beyond sight to ask for guidance from their lost leader, Jaga. The vision he receives instead leads the Thundercats to discover another Thundarian survivor on Third Earth. Beautiful. Love it. Now, I just want to show you guys that Dynamite is really doubling down on this. Now, if you guys didn't buy Thundercats last month, or you did, you saw that there were 85 different variant covers. Now that does count Virgin and Trades. I count them each as one because they're still separate books you have to buy. So 85 covers. Look at this. Here's the open order covers. We got some Lucio Perillo. We got some Declan. We got some Jay Lee. Action figure variants. Some Ivan Tao. We got the Virgin. We got medals. David Nakayama medal cover. David Nakayama limited Virgin cover. We got some more Declans. We got a Rob Liefeld final order cutoff. I know a lot of people are probably going to want that. And these were open order books. These you could just walk in your local LCS, say, hey, I want this cover. They would give it to you. Then we have incentives. Whoo boy, we got a 1 in 10. We got a 1 in 15. We got a 1 in 20. We got a 1 in 15. We got a 1 in 20. We got a 1 in 20. We have another. Oh, that's 1 in 20. 1 in 25. 1 in 25. 1 in 30. 1 in 40. 1 in 50. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. A ZD incentive, whatever the hell that means. A 1 in 11. A 1 in 15. A 1 in 15. A 1 in 10. And then we have retailer exclusives. Now, retailers did not double down this week on Thundercats. We have a Clayton Crane. Ooh. We got a Declan. We have a Joseph Rubinstein. Interesting. Wow, we got 3 different Rubinsteins. That's interesting. Check out that Clayton Crane. Huh. Great artist. Sad excuse for a man. All right, let's see what else we got here. What If Venom number 2, Outsiders number 5, No One issue number 8, I Hate Fairyland number 12, The One Hand number 2. We got some Star Wars Mace Windu. Now this one might be worth a look into, just because most Star Wars books, especially the new series, will introduce a buttload of new characters, and these are all first appearances. You never know who's going to become popular. Usually the first couple issues will introduce most of those new characters, so you guys might want to look into that Mace Windu number 2. Helen of Windhorn, issue number 1. Dark Ride, number 11. Suicide Squad Dream Team, number 1. We got some Black Widow and Hawkeye, number 1. Speed Force, number 5. Alien, Black, White, and Blood, number 2. We got some Fables, 162. Napalm, Lullaby. I just love that name. A child with unimaginable power is raised to believe he is a god by a cult of zealots, utterly confident in the moral authority of their religion. The magnificent leader has imposed his will on humanity and created the ultimate theocracy. Join them or be cast out to suffer with the masses. I'm all over this. Let's see. We got another open order. We got a few incentives, a 1 in 10, a 1 in 20, a 1 in 30, a 1 in 40, a 1 in 50, and a 1 in 60. No retailer variants. That is actually kind of surprising. Wow, I really like that cover. That's very cool. All right. Not only having, the best name in a comic book this week, but you never know. Okay, Blood Hunt Diaries, issue number 0. Marvel free. Blood Hunt Diaries is the prime ordering tool in advance of the biggest crossover event of the comics industry this year. This promotional comic includes lettered preview pages of Blood Hunt number 1. So that right there, preview pages. You never know what's going to show up in here, guys. So you might want to look into this. Ask your retailer for it. It is supposed to be a free book, so who knows? All right. Sinister Sons, issue number 2. Star Wars The High Republic, issue number 4. Blue Book 1947, issue number 2. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, The Return, issue number 2. Now, I will admit it all day long. In the 90s, I was a huge Power Ranger fan. Absolutely loved Power Ranger. So let's see. Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger herself, continues leading this alternative universe story. With the classic Mighty Morphin Power Rangers plagued by tragedy, Kimberly reflects on the shocking choice she has to make all those years ago, telling the stories of the Rangers' final hour against Rita and Zed. Amy Jo Johnson actually wrote this. That is so cool. I had no idea. I actually got goosebumps. That is so neat. This B cover looks beautiful. I love it. That's an open order, so you can totally get those. We got some incentives, a 1 in 10 and a 1 in 25 in Hyuk Lee. That's a gorgeous cover, too. Wow, I am really hyped up here. We got some Virgin variants. We got some foils. We got some others. Let's see. And then Ivan Tao. Virgin something or another. It doesn't say. Oh, one's foil, one's non. Yeah, I can definitely get behind that. Why did I not spotlight this book the first time around? Man, I'm actually sad that I didn't tell you guys to go buy this the first time. I love Power Rangers. All right, here we go. Batman Dylan Dog, number 1. Petrol Head, number 5. Our Bones Dust, number 4. Zawa and the Belly of the Beast, number 5. Adventure Man Ghost Lights, number 2. Dark Spaces Dungeon, number 4. Firefly The Fall Guys. Man, I love Firefly. What an amazing series. I Heart Skull Crusher, issue number 1. I just thought that cover was cute as hell. 18-year-old trainee will do anything to compete in her favorite sport, screaming paintball, aspiring to the heights of her longtime hero, Skull Crusher. She can't do it alone, and a gangle of misfits is just what she needs to cross the American waste and battle in Queen Mob's deadly tournament. So much fun. We got some 1 in 10. Actually, I think these are open orders here. These are great covers. They look just like so much fun. We do have a 1 in 10 Virgin variant incentive. And a 1 in 20 Gus Allen variant. The book sounds cool. It sounds like it's going to be a fun blast. So, all right, looks like we only got a couple more here. Power Pack Into the Storm, issue number 3. Looney Tunes, issue number 277. The Weatherman, issue number 3. Star Trek, The Sons of Star Trek. Let's see, where am I at? There I am. Woo! In the aftermath of Kahless harrowing Day of Blood, Jake Sisko struggles to find his place in the universe now that his family has been reunited and his father, Benjamin Sisko, has once again saved the galaxy. Meanwhile, Alexander Rosenko is recovering mentally and emotionally from his time as one of Kahless's devout followers. Although his father Worf was able to break him away from the Red Path cult, Alexander is haunted by his actions during their bloody coup and is unsure of his ability to atone for the devastation he caused. Jake and Alexander find their stories intertwined as they're thrust into an alternate universe where they followed their father's footsteps into the Starfleet stardom. As officers aboard the USS Burton, Jake and Alexander encounter alternate versions of other Children of Starfleet legends who show them that they all have a bit in common. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. DS9 was probably one of my favorite Star Trek series. I'm excited to see Jake in that. Okay, the North Valley Grimoire, number 5. Abbott, 1979, number 5. The Prism, number 6. Washed in Blood, issue number 1 from Massive Publishing. What if you were called upon by the worst god of all time in a frozen post-apocalyptic wasteland called Freak Snow? A young cult survivor hears the voice of the self-proclaimed god of guns. Like any human would be, he is hypnotized by the prospect of power by listening to this divine freak. A path to salvation paved with love, turmoil, and mostly death. Wow, this is actually really neat. And there's a bunch of open order covers. So Massive Entertainment is really kicking it up here. They think they are going to have something special on this book. Oh, that's a cool cover. Oh, man, I love that. Almost reminds me of like Simon Beasley from back in the day. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Everybody knows where that's from. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I love it. And then we have some incentives. A 1 in 10, a 1 in 25, and a 1 in 50. And that is beautiful for a 1 in 50 book. God, some really great stuff this week. All right, Agent number 4, Little Black Book number 1 from Artist, Writers, and Artist, AWA. A Legacy of Violence number 11. We got Skeeters number 4. The Assassin's Apprentice 2 number 4. The Cabinet number 2. Batman and Robin and Howard issue number 1. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, Rise of the Sludge God issue number 1. We got some Rick and Morty Super Spring Break special coming at you. The Wrong Earth Dead Ringers issue number 1. Monster Fan Club number 2. We got The Vengeance is for the Living, World of Archie Double Digest, and The Nowhere Man. Now, Vengeance is for the Living is the last book I wanted to show you guys, but there was only a few, so I figured I'd just name them off while I was there. Sheila Knox awakes from a 2-week coma to find her life torn apart. Her children have been savagely murdered, her husband is missing, her hand completely mangled, and her throat slit to within inches of her jugular, leaving her with nothing left to live for. A 4-issue miniseries overflowing with gritty exploitation action and the power of anger, loss, and the clarity of vision that Vengeance can provide. Oh man, the goosebumps overflowing here, people. I love a good revenge story, and man, this sounds amazing. Oh boy, this is coming to us from Floating World Comics. No idea where this company came from. Never heard of them before. But wow, am I behind this book. Okay, this sounds so good. It does have an $8 cover price. All right, now I can understand it. Back in the day, Marvel Comics were like $1.99 and indie books were $5 and $6 because indie books were not subsidized. They're a little bit more expensive. And also, if you do smaller print runs, the books cost more. But this sounds like it might be worth that $8. Yeah. So good. All right, people. That's it. Those are my books for the week. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Now, what is my pick of the week? You know what? I'm going to throw 2 out here, people. First off, Vengeance is for the Living, issue number 1. I am so hyped. I mean, so many of these books, though, sound amazing. And we're going to throw Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, The Return, issue number 2 out there. Especially this variant cover right here. So good. I am so excited for both of those books. Man, they sound so good. All right, everybody. That's it. Those are my books. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in talking, leave me some comments down below and we will get the conversation started. If you're new to the channel, hit that little CV down in the lower right-hand corner and make sure to hit the little bell notification icon. And you'll know when these come out every single Monday. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and take it easy.